you for that.
I'm very excited. Very excited. Just to be in the same clubhouse as a lot of those players is going to be cool for me. I've been lucky enough to be an all-star the last 2 years, so I've gotten to know a lot of these guys. But now I get to say I'm teammates with them for an extended period of time. It's going to be awesome, and hopefully we bring it home.
So about an hour ago, Jung-Hoo Lee was up here, and I asked him about playing the WBC, and Greg asked him, if you get a hit off of Logan Webb, you can let him hear about it. He said, I'll stick my tongue at him. If you strike out Jung-Hoo, what will your reaction be?
I'll stick my tongue out at him.
There you go.
Okay, good.
The thing is, I saw he did a news thing like a week ago, and they said, who do you want to get a hit off the most? And he said me. I was like, Jungie, why? I was like, why me? But no, that'll be, I hope that ends up happening. That'd be a blast. Maybe I'll throw one behind him just to like mess with him a little bit. And make all you guys think I don't like Jungie. But I love him.
Hey, you know what? I kind of get it, though. Like, he might only have 1 or 2 opportunities to ever do so. So, you got to make it count when you can. As far as some of these other young guys and just going through the whole season, the cliche in baseball with so many games played is you can't get too high, you can't get too low. But as far as this particular Giants season in 2024, yeah, it ended up at 81-81, but we saw some of the hottest stretches of any team in the majors, and then we saw some really tough stretches where the offense couldn't get going, a lot of close games, couldn't get closed out. What was that like as far as emotional management compared to some of the other years you've had here?
Yeah, I honestly, I brought it on myself. I got asked a question in, I don't know, July, maybe early August, how does this feel compared to others? And I was like, we've been 500 for 4 years now. There's been a lot of tough stretches. I was like, I can handle it. And then I think we lost like 10 straight. And then I was like, and then they asked me again, and I was like, all right, this one's a little worse. But yeah, I mean, you look back at a lot of those games. We're close in a lot of those games. It's not, we're not getting blown out. We're playing competitive games, and we hate to lose just as much as all you guys hate to lose. We're not going out there trying to not do well or give up 5 runs to the Dodgers. I'm not trying to do that. I promise you. I promise you, I'm not trying to do that. But it's, you can never prepare for it, right? But that is a big thing. You can't get too high when you win 10 straight. Everything's going well. I mean, it's they always say it's a game of inches. It really is. Like, there's a stretch where, bloops find holes. There's a stretch where you hit 110 miles per hour. Hitters will hit 110 miles per hour every hit, and it goes right to somebody. It kind of happens. And it's our job to just stay as consistent as we can be, right? Don't change. And it's a good group of guys now. For a couple years, it was not a lot of veterans on this team. It's a lot of young guys trying to find their way. And as much as I wanted to be the guy to help them, I play once every 5 days. I got a good job. It's and now you have guys like Willie and Rafi and Chappie and Jungie now, who's 3 years in. They have an identity. They know what they want to do. They know how they do it. They know, and all these young guys are watching them every day. And I'm excited to see that, because it takes a while. It takes a while to learn what, you go through the minor leagues, it's very different. And then you get to the big leagues and it's completely different, right? It's, when I was playing for the San Jose Giants, I didn't have a fan fest like this. I didn't have all fans coming out. And now you have it, and, more eyes are on you, and it's exciting, but it can also suck sometimes, So I think the easier or the faster the young guys can learn that you have to stay here as long as you can. It's the biggest thing. So I'm excited to watch the young guys learn from those guys, and I'm going to help out as much as I can. I've had so many good older guys helping me out. I named a couple earlier. I got Robbie Ray now, who I lean on a lot. I want these guys to ask questions, because that was the biggest thing I learned is, hey, ask Johnny Cueto was like, ask me as much as you want to ask me. And we didn't even speak the same language. It was very hard to communicate. But I asked him so many questions, and I think that's what I want the young guys to do. Just ask questions.
Well, let me take that to